It gives me great pleasure now to welcome our guest. As I said, unfortunately, she couldn't make it. She's on her way, but she's here now. Danai Claudette Sisi Mai, a.k.a. Danai Clay, is a recording artist, vocalist, mbira player, and songwriter. She is an Afro-fusion, Afro-soul artist and loves fusing traditional Zimbabwean sounds with modern instruments. Danai, thank you for making it. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, no,
it's
only a pleasure to have you. Now, let's talk about your early life, because you do something that I must be honest, when I was 16, I wasn't writing and recording songs. I'm not sure what I was doing at 16, but it wasn't that. But you recorded your first song at 16 years old, entitled Wipe Your Tears. That's back in 2015. Tell us about the 2015, and you had the one in 2018, Rudo, and then one in 2019 Nguva Yacho.
Okay, so it has been quite a journey. I started playing mbira at the age of 8. My dad brought the instrument, and I got intrigued, and then I just started playing it. And then at 16, I wrote my first song, but I didn't think of recording it. My dad heard me playing it and said, "Okay, let's just go and record."
Oh,
and
you got a cool dad. I like it. I like her dad.
Supportive.
I like her dad.
He pushed me to do that, and then my mom is the one who makes my outfits because she can make.
We like her mom too now.
Yeah. So yes, I've had supportive parents, and it has been quite a journey.
Yeah.
So now I'm really experimenting with new sounds, trying to fuse the mbira into the sounds that are there. Yes.
So these three songs, I mean, particularly Wipe Your Tears, I mean, that sounds quite emotional. What was that? I mean, the 16, what were you writing about? Not broken heart or anything like that. What was Wipe Your Tears around?
It's because my best friend was going through something, and the only way that I could comfort her was through a song. So I had to write a song for her.
That's nice.
And I always do that. Like, I resonate. Most of my songs, I connect with people, and then I write about it, or I can write about societal issues. I think that's the best way I can articulate myself.
Yeah, well, it's exactly what songwriters should be, and singers, trying to influence society. But what I did like, though, is the next song in 2018, Rudo. It featured on the Star FM Gospel Greats for 6 weeks. Rudo is a gospel song?
Yes.
Oh, right. We should hear this stuff, shouldn't we? How was that about Rudo?
It was a really nice project.
Yeah.
I also like, singing gospel, but not in the, I would want to say, traditional gospel way.
Right.
Because I feel like, you can sing anyway, and you can still preach the gospel any way you want. So
yes.
I tried to fuse the mbira, then also trying to put a jazzy vibe to the song. So yes, that's the direction I usually take with most of my songs, if you listen to them.
You notice she hasn't bought the mbira, because if she had, she would have definitely played, there's no doubt.
I want to chime in here, because I know, especially with some of the traditionalists from a Christian perspective, I'm sure you might have faced some pushback around using the mbira to sing gospel music. Like, how did you navigate through that? Was there any pushback, first of all? And, the different influences, how then do you bring them together and create your own unique sound?
I think I got a lot of support, first of all, from my family, and we are all Christians. So I've even played the mbira in church. I introduced it in my church. So it has been accepted. I haven't gotten any backlash, I'll be lying. So people have really embraced it as an instrument that we can use to even praise God.
Right, so that takes up to 2019 with that album, the song in Nguva Yacho. Then, of course, May 2021, you did your debut EP, Mavambo.
Yes.
Talk to us about that.
That was a very nice project. I worked with, the legend Mono Mukundu.
Yeah.
I learned a lot from him. He's very talented. He really taught me a lot, and that's when I really got to embrace that, okay, I am a mbira artist, because I think at a young age you really want to be cool, like you want to do what's cool, like on a piano, you want to stay in that vibe. But then I got to understand that he taught me that you need to understand your niche market, you need to understand the type of artist you are, and just grow in that.
Now, straight after that, you then joined a artistic residency titled The Trade, done in collaboration with Gilbert House and the British Council. I've never heard about it. Tell us about that. That sounds interesting.
Yes, that was quite a good project. It was about empowering women, how the trade can how we can use the trade to help each other, to empower each other as women. So I collaborated with 2 women from Botswana. One was an artist, another was an animator, and then I came up with a song that's called Power. Yes, it's just encouraging us that there is power in trading, there is power in diversity. As Africans, if we stand together, we can do great things.
Right, now then, there is one area I'm going to talk about right at the end, but let's talk about your music career first. Now, you're saying 2023, December, you released a single titled Zama, which encourages people to keep trying, even when things get hard. I mean, that is so important.
Yes.
Yeah,
you know.
because that's the whole key, isn't it? It's when it's, in fact, your character is when you get up from being knocked down. It isn't when you're up and everything is fun.
Yes, exactly. You know, me being a graduate, and then you're kind of like trying to find employment, and sometimes you're trying to be an entrepreneur. So I was kind of like in that phase when I wrote that song. So it's like, you know what, I'm just going to keep trying. And I know that at the end of the day, if you listen to the song, it says, like the days are going to get better at the end of the day.
And they are, by the way, guys. I think that's a message, not just for whatever you're in, but I think for our economy, for people, everything. Things are going to get better. Now, let's talk about what are your plans 2024? What are we expecting from you? Oh, by the way, the Power song is available on YouTube, and we'll tell you where you can look at the music. What about 2024?
So far, I have a recent single. It's called Blessings on Blessings. It's there on YouTube. It's a reggae vibe with Mbira. And I have a song, an upcoming song with, it's a collaboration with Eden Lang. Hopefully we're going to release it at the end of this month. And I have more projects lined up.
Okay, all right. Now, why I said I wanted to leave this until right at the end, because we unfortunately have to cut. You can see I could talk to this young lady. We could talk to this young lady all afternoon. She's obviously one of our up-and-coming artists. But just to clarify, this is what I wanted to leave at the end. It sort of fits into my traffic report. She is an ambassador for safer roads, Trust Zimbabwe, and advocates for road safety. If you hear us on Morning Rush, you can't imagine how much we advocate. Just a final word on road safety to our viewers.
I just want to say that, you know, as drivers, we really need to be cautious on our roads. I was privileged enough to do a bit of research on road traffic accidents, and sometimes the main cause is human error and overspeeding. So I think we can do better on that.
Thank you. Thank you. Because we just think, you know, things should happen. We should get better on the roads. Right then, where do people find your music? You said YouTube. You must have a YouTube channel. Tell our viewers exactly where you are.
Okay, so I'm on YouTube as Danai Clay, on Twitter, on Instagram, Facebook, just Danai Clay, C-L-A-Y.
C-L-A-Y, Danai Clay. Danai, thank you for coming. It's been a real pleasure talking to you. This is one of the joys of our job, talking to up-and-coming musicians.
Next time she has to bring the mirror.
Yeah. You're not getting away with it. You're not getting away with it. Okay. Thank you for coming on. We really appreciate that. And we really wish you all the best in your career.
Thank you.
Konapo. Ipapo pa ZTN Prime. DSTV channel 294. The place to be.